Hi Pisces, it's Guy here. Just wanted to do a quick partnership read for you today. Today is April 22nd, 2020, but that's just the date that this video is recorded. Whenever you feel compelled to watch this video, that's when the message would be most relevant for you. Okay, so Pisces, what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to call your side this side, or this side you, and then this side your partner. But this is a general reading, so the roles could definitely be switched. Just take it however it resonates for you. This, um, as far as with your partnership, this could be, with a love relationship or a work relationship or um, a friend or family or something like that. Okay. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a couple of archetype cards for you, a couple of archetypes for your partner, and then do sort of a tarot reading for the whole connection. Okay, so let's start with a couple cards for you. Pisces. One more shuffle. Okay, so you have addict. Light attribute is helps you recognize and confront addictive behavior. Shadow attributes are compromises, integrity, and honesty. Allows an addictive person to have authority over your inner spirit. And then the shadow, underneath is prostitute. Light attribute is accentuates the challenge of surviving without negotiating the power of your spirit. Shadow attribute is places material considerations and security above self-empowerment. Okay, and then for your partner, okay, they have mediator. Light attributes are gift for negotiating fairness and strategy in personal and professional life, respect for both sides of an argument. Shadow attribute is negotiating with an ulterior motive or hidden agenda, either personally or professionally. Underneath is eternal child, determination to remain young in body, mind, and spirit, ability to see things with fresh eyes. Shadow attributes are an inability to grow up and be responsible, extreme dependency on others for physical security. Okay. And as far as with attributes, this is really kind of attributes that either you or your partner could have that is affecting this relationship or this partnership. Okay, and so on your side, I do feel like this is somebody who can recognize when when things can be a problem. Somebody who is a survivor. I feel like this is somebody who knows how to survive. On the shadow side, they it may be somebody who, when they're feeling like they don't have enough, they start hoarding or, they start trying to get as much, get as many resources as they can, basically. On this side, I do feel like it's somebody who likes everything to be balanced. Um, Somebody who maybe has a different perspective, and that's why they kind of see things as balanced or try to see things from a different perspective. When they're in their shadow, I do feel like they try to sort of manipulate it so that it may sound fair and reasonable, but really they're kind of leaning towards one side more than the other, something that would benefit themselves. um, one person more than the other. Okay, so let's get some tarot cards for you, Pisces. Okay, one more shuffle. I don't know why, but I'm just seeing the number 3 a lot right now in my mind. So 9 of Cups, the Hanged Man, and the 2 of Cups for your partner. Okay, they have the 9 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords for this connection, for this partnership. The 3 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, and the Lovers. Underneath is the 4 of Cups. And so I definitely think that there is something that has been rejected in the past, or something that someone does not want, but that I feel like is in the past. For you, I do think that, okay, because I'm seeing addict and the 9 of Cups, I am sort of thinking um, this might have to do with an alcoholic, or some other addiction. But that's not necessarily the case. It's just that maybe for some of you, maybe you've overcome an addiction. I do think right now you're really thinking on what it is that you want. If you want to move forward with this or not. But I do feel like in the future, this is a very happy and loving connection. So I do think that this is going to be in the future, I feel like this is a good balanced partnership. For your partner, they have the 9 of Swords. Let me actually move this down a little bit because I think it's off screen. The 9 of Swords, the 6 of Cups, and the Ace of Swords. So I think that in the past they've really been worried about something. They had a lot of sleepless nights about something. I think definitely there was a huge change in the past. You have the 9 of Cups, they have the 9 of Swords, and so there was definitely a big um an ending of some sort in the past. Right now I do feel like it's a very like nurturing connection that they think this is, or they think of it as a very nurturing, happy connection. Maybe it's somebody that you knew from your past. I do feel like it's very giving and balanced. That's what I'm hearing is it's balanced. In the future, I do think that they are going to, it's somebody who is very truthful, maybe a little bit blunt, but I do feel like they li they don't like to beat around the bush, basically, but they don't, I do feel like they want the truth, they only It's kind of like they only speak the truth, or they feel that they only speak the truth. For this connection, I do feel like in the past there was some heartbreak. It may have something to do with this, whatever they're anxious or they felt all this anxiety about. If it was this addiction, I feel like that's what caused this heartbreak. I mean, if there was an addiction in the past. Yeah. Right now, I do feel like there is some movement forward. There is some movement forward in this partnership. And I do feel like this is a soul connection, whether it's a friend or lover. I feel like this is a destined partnership. You have the Two of Cups and the Lovers um, over here, and the Six of Cups. And so I definitely think that this is meant to be. Let me get some clarification first on the Three of Swords, see what happened in the past. I feel like there was kind of there was a new beginning because of some sort of message. I mean, it kind of feels like they're trying to. I'm kind of in my head. I'm kind of hearing like pleading. Somebody kind of made this pleading message. I mean, that they were pleading something, and so that kind of brought on this new beginning. They were pleading because of something that caused a lot of pain. It was causing pain. Okay, let me get a little bit on this Six of Swords. Okay, so Three of Wands and Knight of Pentacles. I feel like this is somebody's waiting for a promise. There will be forward movement, but they're waiting for this promise. I feel like you are the one that's going to make this promise, or you're making this promise. And then let me just get a card on the Ace of Swords, or a couple cards on the Ace of Swords. Okay, Knight of Wands, Nine of Pentacles. Underneath is the Empress. So I do feel like it's a happy new beginning. There is this happy new beginning that's going to happen, but I feel like with this truth, there is some movement. With this truth, I do feel like this Knight of Wands is kind of going to speak their truth. Maybe a little bit rashly, like whatever they say may come across a little bit rash, but I do feel like it's going to put the two of you in this place where you feel confident, confident and like you can accomplish what you set your mind to. Yeah. So let me just get a few cards for advice. What advice or um, what can you do about this partnership? Okay. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Swords, Five of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, and Ten of Wands. So underneath the Seven of Cups, I do feel like there are options. But yeah, I feel like once this promise is made, they're going to move forward, and I feel like they want to move forward quickly because they've been feeling kind of left out, or maybe you've been feeling left out in the cold. But there is a lot of love. It's somebody who really cares. It is somebody who really cares about you. And they've been feeling this burden. Or maybe it may be you, but I feel like they have been feeling kind of burdened because of what how they feel about you. It's almost like, I mean, if it's not a love relationship, then it feels like they, in a way, feel responsible for helping you, or feel like they care about you enough to where they want to make sure that you're you're successful and healthy, and it's making them feel a little bit burdened. Yeah. So whatever this promise is, it is going to cause some movement. And I feel like that is going to bring a lot of happiness to both of you. Okay, well, Pisces, thank you so much for watching. That is the message that I have for you today. I hope that it did help you in some way, or maybe brought a little bit of comfort to you. Um, Take care of yourself, stay healthy and safe, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye.